Microsoft's just released the June 2022 update for the Surface Duo. And today, we're going to take a look at that update and see what's included. So as you guys know, I've had the Surface Duo since the price dropped to about $650, I guess almost a year ago. And since that time, I've gone back and forth from using the phone as my main device to having it around as a secondary device. Last week, right before the June update, I had been carrying the phone around as my primary device. And I was still noticing some minor glitches, but Microsoft has come a long way since the inception of this device when it comes to device stability and functionality. So today we're going to take a look at what I was experiencing versus what I'm now experiencing with the Surface Duo. Now you might have noticed that I didn't make a video about the May update, and that's kind of because
this called failure.
It didn't seem like it would be that interesting, and quite honestly my 9 to 5 has been a little hectic lately. And with that, let's jump into the June 2022 update for Surface Duo. The latest update for the Surface Duo brings the device to update 2022.418.56. And according to Microsoft's website, this addresses scenarios outlined in the Android Bulletin for June 2022, as well as improvements in device stability. I can tell you for a fact that I have been noticing through each iteration of security update patches more and more stability when it comes to the Surface Duo. And speaking of the May 2022 update, one of the things that I did miss on making a video for the May update was an improvement in the device camera stability. Now, I have been playing with the default camera app and a Gcam port for the Surface Duo, and I can tell you that in the right settings, this device's camera works quite well. Now, you're still not going to get the same picture quality you would get on a Z Flip 3 or any other flagship device, but the camera has improved vastly since the inception of this device. Now we're going to go over to the phone via the Phone Link app on Windows and take a look at some of the things that were happening that have stopped happening since this update. So one of the issues I've been having for quite some time now involves the start screen when you slide all the way over to the left of the Surface Duo. Now, I like to come in here and add widgets, so I don't have to add widgets to the other screen because I like to keep my device as clean as possible. What I was finding beforehand is that if I come in here to add a widget, and then I pick a widget, and it really, at the time, didn't matter what I would pick. So let's use the multiple stats health option. And I would click that, and instead of the health option, it would put literally anything else. I had it put OneNote one time. I had it put screen time, which you can still see there. Since the June 2022 update, that's been fixed, as you can see. Another thing that I noticed is, again, general stability on the device is amazing. I can run my apps side by side with literally no problems. I can pull up my dual apps and they will run rather quickly, and the devices work so well that I keep flip-flopping back and forth between my Z Flip 3 and the Surface Duo. Now, I have a trip coming up in the morning, and I will be taking both devices because I have a feeling that at some point I'm going to want to switch and make the Surface Duo my main device. Another thing that's blown my mind as of late is the battery life. Now, I know that the Z Flip 3 is not known to have a great battery, but it normally gets me through the end of a workday. And that's with Slack and Teams and Zoom and help desk stuff all running on the phone all day long. 2 weeks ago, when I switched back over to the Surface Duo as my primary device, I noticed that I could go from 6:50 in the morning all the way to 11:30, 11:45 at night before just absolutely having to plug the device in. And that's something I've missed, and something that is causing me to go back to the Surface Duo from a Z Flip 3. Now, going back to the camera, going back to the previous camera discussion, of course, the Surface Duo cannot compete with the Z Flip 3, which is why the Z Flip 3 is and has been my primary device. I'm so very excited that Microsoft has kept up with their promise of keeping the original Surface Duo updated. However, I'm kind of coming to a crossroads. I keep this device for productivity, and it's great for that. However, I kind of feel like I'm starting to be a broken record because there's nothing major coming out that I've seen for the Surface Duo. There's incremental updates which do improve stability, which is handy for those of us who are still OG Duo users. And this is where you guys are gonna kind of come in. I've gotten some great input on previous videos, and so I'm reaching out to ask you guys in this video a simple question. Do I keep the Surface Duo and continue putting out videos like this where I talk about the incremental updates and keep you updated on my day-to-day use of the device? Or would you guys like to see me upgrade to the Duo 2 and talk about the comparisons? I'm going to leave that completely up to you, and we'll end up doing whatever you guys say in regards to getting the Duo 2. Leave your comments down below telling me your thoughts. Do you want to continue hearing about updates and how long I can use this device before it just becomes obsolete? Or do you want to see me get a Surface Duo 2 and talk about all the differences between the two devices? I will be including the Surface Duo 2 on an upcoming EDC video that I plan on putting out. It's going to have a different feel to it as I'll be traveling while making the video. So if you guys have any questions about that, or again, want to leave comments on whether or not you want to continue seeing Surface Duo content, or you want to see Surface Duo 2 content, leave them in the comments down below and I will respond to you. I appreciate every comment because your comments and your feedback are what keeps me going on this channel. This has been another video from Reviews for Nerds. I'm Bryant. Thank you for watching and have a great day.